Seth McDonald, Sports Facility Design, Facility Audit. Scioto Grove Metro Park, Grove City, Ohio. The park is located off of State Route 104, about 10 minutes outside of Grove City in a rural area. When you pull in, there's a bunch of different signs about COVID procedures, and it has a clearly marked speed limit with a bunch of other directional signs directing you to where different activities are. The first negative is not clearly marked here, but it does state that there are no trash cans available in the park, so all trash brought in must be brought out. I've visited this park many times before, and I usually only visit one section of the park, so after touring the entire thing, it's way bigger than I actually thought it was. The first positive is that this facility offers a variety of restrooms. These are pit toilets, which don't have plumbing, but is a huge positive. Even on a cold day, a lot of people like to come out and walk at this park because it is so big and so open that it's just a good place to visit on a nice day. It meets ADA regulations with its different handicap parking and accessible walking paths. It has several different picnic areas, and this is the first fishing pond that we're going to come up on. It is a catch and release pond. It has a nice pier off to the side there. And again, we're off and driving the rest of the park. And the park is very well maintained, and there is a park ranger there. The park is on constant surveillance when it is open. It does close, however, at dusk. It has a nice playground area for kids and families to visit while they're out at the park. It also has plumbing, accessible restrooms, and again, there is some handicap parking available. And off to the side, there's a picnic area also along the walking path. There are a few of those located throughout the park. Again, more people are walking today. It was pretty cold. It was like 39 degrees in the 30s, and people were still out enjoying the day walking. They do have a maintenance department here, and they very well maintain the park. And this is the Grove Lodge, is the name of the building. This is the information center of the entire park. It's the headquarters for the park rangers as well. Again, some more handicap available parking for that building. It is also an information center where you can find out different maps and locations throughout the entire park because it is such a big location. And we're reaching the final wing of the park, coming up right now. This wing of the park has several different attractions, and it will be explained right here on this billboard. There's a map explaining the 3 different things available in this wing. The first is a disc golf course, and there's a map available there with a scorecard right on the back. Very convenient for the disc golfers. It also has a map there, and we're walking up on an archery range. It has 3 different distances, and it is very well marked with safety signs. There's someone waving at me. It gives specific directions on how to aim at the targets, not aiming above the targets, and it says no broadhead arrows. Those are arrows that have shards coming off to the sides, and they are very dangerous, and not only could they harm the targets, but they could harm people as well. This park is pet friendly, and it provides dog bags for picking up your dog's restroom breaks, if you will. Along the walking paths, there is different seating for people who get tired easily, and it is marked even. The disc golf course has very well marked signs with their holes. Not only does it give the par count, but it also gives the direction of the hole. The disc golf course has very nice Prodigy disc baskets, and those are top of the line. They're seen on the PDGA tours, and they're just really nice for a recreational course. This course is very challenging, but it also has many great features. The tee pads are really nice. They are paved, and this is the prettiest hole around. It's disc golf. It's overlooking 2 ponds, and it's thrown right into the basket. These are steps that are very thin, and there's no handrail, so it's very uneasy to walk on, and you can see how thin it is there with how big my feet are on those steps. As you can see, it's kind of in a wetlands type area where it's in a valley here, and it had rained 2 days before this was taken, and you can see on the ground how wet it is. It's just very, very wet and muddy. This is a catch and release pond, and it was marked there above those steps. You can see walking up onto this pond. It's very nice, and it also has a couple of nice piers. Again, the mud walking up was kind of tough. That is one of the other negatives of the place. It has a lot of wet spots to where it makes it difficult to find a clear path to where you're wanting to walk. But like I said, this lake is very beautiful. Here's another example of a wet spot right in front of a disc golf basket. It's very hard to access a basket. They had to put planks out for you to walk on, and even those are hard to get to with how wet it is right there. Here's some archery practice. They have animals set up with different stations to see if you can hit the target. And finally, the last hole there, you have to walk back up those steps, and if you throw your disc short, it's very hard to reach it right there because there's not an accessible way to walk up that steep path there, so you have to throw it pretty on point. And that was Scioto Grove Metro Park.